Good afternoon and thank you for joining us on the news at this hour. The Armed Forces of Nigeria has begun a three-day national mourning for the soldiers killed by irate youths at Okwama, Ughelli South local government area of Delta State. According to media reports, a directive has been issued by the Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, to the Nigerian Army, Navy and Air Force to that effect. Flags are to be flown at half-mast in all military locations nationwide to show respect and sorrow for heroic personnel who have lost their lives in the service to the nation. And now, Edo State House of Assembly has directed the state's Chief Judge, Justice Daniel Okumboa, to set up a 7-man panel to investigate the allegations leveled against the State Deputy Governor, Philip Shaibu. The State Assembly is accusing the Deputy Governor of misconduct and divulging government information to the public. The panel is expected to carry out a thorough investigation into the allegations and make necessary recommendations. Recall that the Edo State House of Assembly earlier this month began an impeachment move against Shaibu, accusing him of constitutional infractions. And now, Governor of Abia State, Alex Otis, says the state government plans to secure loans to implement the 2024 budget. Otis, who disclosed this during a chat with journalists in Umuahia, the state capital, said already the Islamic Development Bank has approved $125 million for the state. He, however, assured workers that his administration had not withdrawn its promise on wage awards or salary increase, stressing that a committee has already been put in place in that regard. And now the House of Representatives Committee on Judiciary has invited the Ministers of Finance, Budget and National Planning, as well as the Secretary, National Judicial Council, for deliberation over the poor remuneration of judicial officials across the country. Also invited to the meeting slated for Monday, March the 25th, 2024, are the National President, Judicial Staff Union of Nigeria, the Chairman, Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission, the Chairman, National Salaries, Incomes and Wages Commission, Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, as well as the President, Nigeria Bar Association. According to reports, retired Justice Musa Datijo of the Supreme Court had, during a valedictory court session, revealed that justices of the Apex Court were poorly paid. The House Committee, in its letter dated March 18, 2014, entitled Case for Upward Review of Judicial Remuneration, said it also received complaints about judges' salaries from the Nigerian Bar Association. And away from Nigeria to the foreign scene, where Japan's central bank has raised the cost of borrowing for the first time in 17 years. The Bank of Japan increased its key interest rate from negative 0.1% to a range of 0%. It comes as wages have jumped after consumer prices rose. In 2016, the bank caught the rate below zero in an attempt to stimulate the country's stagnating economy. According to media reports, the hike means that there are no longer any countries left with negative interest rates. Now let's talk sports. Nigeria's Falconets progressed to the final of the African Games after beating Uganda 2-0 in Cape Coast, Ghana. Falconets substitute Adaobi Oka and Chiamaka Okochukwu fired the winning goals to earn a 2-0 win over Uganda under 20 on Monday, a result that sent Christopher Danjuma's side to the final of women's football tournament at the 13th African Games. The Falconets are in pole position to defend their gold, having defeated the Ugandans to seal their place in the final. Well, that's it for the news at this hour. Coming up at 2 p.m. is Story Time with Ridwan Musa Gao. I am Omoife Peace Osemere. Thank you for watching.